Hey y'all, today I'm going to be cleaning my entire house. We're actually going to start back here. So I'm in my office right now. We're going to start in the guest bathroom because every time I do a clean with me or a home reset, I start in my bedroom. So I wanted to try something a little bit different today and start in the other end of my house. So we live in a single wide mobile home in a mobile home park. If you're new here, my name is Kimmy. Welcome. We're glad to have you. Today we're going to be cleaning. I also want to fill up our stocking stuffers, which Aaron, his whole stocking stuffer is food, y'all. But I did get a few things that are not food related and then a few chocolate things in mine. Anyway, so I'll show you those later. But I'm going to show you my outfit of the day real quick. And then I ordered 2 pairs of shoes off of Amazon, so I'm going to show you those as well. I probably won't have this on very long at all once I start cleaning, but I do have this dress on right now, just because it's like dresses are so easy, and it's easy to clean in these because it's like I'm wearing a giant t-shirt. These aren't the shoes I'm going to be wearing today. I'll show you those next, but I just got a pair of my first UGG boots. These are like ankle booties. Anyways, super pretty. I got them in the chestnut color, and yeah, really like these. So I'll have these linked down below in case you need like a very quick Christmas gift idea. So these I saved to kind of unbox with y'all. This is the brand, and these are house slippers that have arch support, and then they also have the back. That way, because my Santa slippers, when I'm cleaning, it's not really great to wear because they have no backs. So here we go. Oh yes. I really liked the look of these. I'm going with the color theme here. But I like how high the platform is. A lot of people said, which I don't have this, but maybe if you do, it would be helpful to share. A lot of the reviews said they have plantar fascia, and that these shoes help with that, relieve that. So anyways, this is more of like a rubber texture down here, like a purse. But I'm so glad it has the backs on it, and it's going to keep my feet warm. So yeah, I'm going to throw these on and we're going to get to cleaning. I'll have these linked too. Oh wow, y'all, these are like seriously like walking on a cloud. These feel just as good as those, and the price difference is insane. These were, I believe, under $30, and those were $140. I plan to wear these when the weather's really nice and we're going on dates, so that I have some dressy shoes, because y'all have been telling me, Kimmy, especially on Instagram, a lot of y'all have been saying, Kimmy, you need to get some dress shoes. You need to get some nice shoes. Because I wear my Walmart tennis shoes in like every video. No matter what I'm wearing. I could be wearing a really nice outfit that doesn't really need to be like tennis shoes, and I'll put tennis shoes on because that's what I wear. So anyways, I'm excited to have these. I'm hoping that the Uggs last me until I die. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh, my partial in my mouth almost came out. Alright, let's get to cleaning for real. This is so mean, but the other day I thought we were out of the kaboom that y'all just saw. So I bought the, it's scrubbing bubbles for the tub and tile, and I'm sure you can use it for like the toilet and all that good stuff. Anywho, I bought that to try something different for a change, and then I come in here to clean the guest bathroom, and I noticed it was in here under the sink, so I ended up using it. It was almost completely full because I did replace the empty one like probably a couple weeks ago, and I just totally forgot that I had already bought something. So now I have Kaboom and I have scrubbing bubbles. So I left the Kaboom in Aaron's bathroom, and I'll just keep the scrubbing bubbles in our main bathroom in our bedroom. I got these maybe like last month. It's the Bonfire and Crisp Fall Air. So I'm gonna switch out this for one of these because this one's pretty much empty. To wipe down everything today, I'm going to be using the Mrs. Meyer's, I'm pretty sure the green label is the lemon verbena scent, and I really like that scent. I think I've used a lemon verbena in another, oh, you know what? It's essential oils. I like to diffuse the lemon verbena, so I'm glad that Mrs. Meyer's has it as a scent because then I can use it as a cleaning product as well. So right now I'm just taking care of the holder that contains that scrubber wand. A little bit of liquid had gotten in the base of it, so I just like to clean those out whenever I notice that. That way, because it's gross. Nobody likes a plunger holder thingy, but anyways, I like to keep them as clean as possible. That way I don't have to fool with them as much. Y'all know I just woke up this morning, threw on a dress, and brushed my hair and called it good. So if you see the back of my head and you're like, why is the business in the front messed up in the back is what it is. You see it all the time, or if you're new, you might not, I don't know. But this is the O-Cedar mop with the reusable mop pads. And y'all, when is a good time to purchase new mop pads? I've had these for, I don't know, I'd say at least since the summertime, and they have stain. But like, what are your suggestions? Do you just
throw a little bleach in there and wash them and then brighten them up, or what do you do about it? Because it's getting to the point where after you wash them, they still look dirty, even though they're not. So let me in on what you do. Heading into my office now. I'm going to deep clean this room because it desperately needs it. Just picking up my robe off the floor. I change in here a lot, so that's where I changed this morning. But I've got my hair clipped up. I've taken my little vest jacket thing off because I got a little hot, and these shoes keep your feet warm. So anyway, I'm going to be getting rid of this white table over here. And I'm also going to be getting rid of this VCR that we have. So we're going to declutter a little bit. It's going to look so much better after we're done. Y'all are about to see me lose my mind. I was like, what am I going to do with this thing? It's silicone caulk that you put around like your sink and stuff. So I just have it over there on this little like bamboo shelf looking thing. But it's about to go in the trash. Do y'all do that? I don't think it's a toxic trait. I think it's something we do whenever we're just tired of trying to find a place for something. At some point you're like, you know what? It ain't even worth it. I'm just going to throw it in the trash. So don't be surprised if that thing lands in the trash one day when I get tired of moving it around. Alright, so quite a few of you off and on will comment between YouTube and Instagram asking me or saying like, it looks like I've lost weight, good job, what's the secret, let me know. So here's the funny thing. I did lose like 10 pounds, but I actually weigh more than I weighed last year because I had gotten down to like 242 or 243 anyways, and then now I'm around the 250-ish area. But one thing that is different about this year is the amount of home projects we did, and with those you just are really super active. Another thing is I have uploaded pretty much every day since September 2023. Not every day. Like, there's plenty of days that I miss, but for the most part, I do post every day. That has helped as well because I'm just constantly moving. This was me asking Aaron if I could, telling him like I wanted to get rid of the table because the cats jump on it and it gets kitty litter on it, and it has a lip that goes around all the edge. So these little granulars, get in the corners, and it's like impossible to get them clean. Anyways, it's kind of an eyesore too, so we're just getting rid of it. Where did I go? What is happening? I'm still talking though. Anyways, y'all, I'm a hot mess express 99.9% of the time. You're welcome. But okay, back to the comments. So it has been movement for the most part. I think that's helped a lot. Like, I can see a difference. I'm less inches, all that. The scale hasn't really done much for me, but that's why I feel like it's so important to measure yourself. But another thing I try my best to do, but I do not always do. There are plenty of times where I overeat or overindulge, all those good things, and I feel like sometimes that's okay. Like, when it's holidays and you're with family, the last thing you want to do is think about what you're eating. Like, you just want to enjoy yourself. But I do try my best to stop eating as soon as I feel satiated and not full. So I used to clear my plate, and I would put a lot of food on my plate because my eyes are definitely bigger than my stomach. And then, you hear the thing, clean your plate. over and over again when you're little. So it's just a habit that's been formed of mine that I feel like I need to finish the plate even if I'm full. And I don't want to be wasteful either. But I think our health is a lot more important than if we don't finish our food on the plate. So I think it's great when you're young to have that instilled in you, because you don't want to be wasteful and you want to eat your food before you get your dessert, because there's more nutrition, of course, in the dinner than there is in the ice cream or the cake or whatever it is, which in our dinners there's probably not more nutrition, but that's neither here nor there, is it? Anyway, so long story very long, it's a combination of like just intuitive eating and moving as much as possible. But sometimes your girl's tired and she just sits all day. So I like to also just be real with y'all. It ain't perfect. But even if you do it 51% of the time, you're doing it more than you are, um, you know, getting it wrong, if that makes sense. So even with, I used to hear this a lot on Victoria Maskell. It's the Positivity and Prosperity podcast. I love her podcast. It's on Spotify and Apple, and I'm sure you can find it everywhere. But something she says in her podcast, and this applies to everything in life, not just food or whatever, but she says if you can be, let's just say, positive about your life 51% of the time, do not feel bad about the 49% of the time that you may feel negative, because it's natural for us to have all the emotions and all the feels and not just one. Otherwise, if we were just positive all the time, or we were super extreme about our health and stuff like that, that becomes toxic in itself. So, just focus on doing good the majority of the time, but never feel like it has to be perfect. So that helps me a lot. It helps me feel like, oh, well, if I eat like crap, and for me, that's just excessive eating, because y'all know we eat junk food the most of the time. It's just easy and it's what we like to eat, and to each their own. But the part that I can do, the good part, is just being modest about how much I'm eating, but also just don't feel guilty if there's a day where you eat more than you feel like you should have. Anyways, I ramble a lot, but I know most of y'all enjoy that, so I just share when I feel like sharing, and I felt like sharing. But hopefully that helps, in case there's any of y'all out there that are like, well, I want to know what she's doing, because I can tell that she's doing something. That's what it's been. I do not count calories. I feel like that's very helpful, because especially calories for me, if I start counting numbers, it's going to become a challenge of like, how many numbers can I deduct, and that's just not healthy. So I don't look at labels, none of that. I don't want to be in that mindset ever again, because I have been there before and it's just not healthy. So eat based on how my stomach feels versus what my eyes think that they can put in there. Okay, I'm going to get off of here now.
Whatever's in the know.
I've got Dave Ramsey on in the background, so that's probably what y'all will hear in this clip. But I've got some like Christmas stuff right here, and in one of those baskets there's some pumpkins. So I'm just going to take all the decor out of here that needs to go in my building. Alright, now it's time for me to take care of all of this. I'm going to move this bed right here. It's a dog bed. That's dirty over there. And what else? Or no, one of those is clean. No, there's just one. It looks like two were folded, the mop pads. Anyway, so I'm going to clean up this area because I need to pull up this rug and then sweep really good in here. And then, honestly, also I need to mop in here too. And then put the rug back down.
Just like it should at Yuletide. The parcels are all under the tree, right where they should be. Soon everything is Christmas-fied. Disney bona fide. And so are all of you.
So I went out of the room to put Chloe's bed in the hallway, and I asked Aaron if we could get rid of the VCR, and he said yes. So that was me showing y'all that dusty, crusty VCR.
These few days go by so fast. I wish I could somehow make them last. Put it in a bottle, stick a label on, saying do not open till summer comes. Right now, let's savor this, and underneath the mistletoe, get a kiss. The rest of the year may be hard to come by, so right now I'm gonna give it a try. And so are all of you. Does this come true? Santa Claus is on his worldwide tour, like so many a time before. And if you've been really good, it's true, Santa Claus has got something for you. Oh yeah. And so are all of you, come true, and so are you, Does this come true? Only once a year. Only once a year.
Alright, y'all, the little curvature is because there's an AC unit right there. Moisture had to have gotten there because it's bowed. So I don't know when that's going to happen, but unfortunately one day we're going to have to either rip out the subfloor and replace it with plywood, because the initial stuff they put in these single wides when they're, I don't know what they do nowadays, but this is from 1996. Anyway, it's like, it's really bad for moisture. I don't know why they did that, because trailers get moisture problems anyways. But that's what that is. So I'm going to go ahead and mop now.
Hide and seek till I found you. Oh, I found you. Oh, I found you. Yeah, you think the gods are far used to wait, never. I've been hungry for affection, baby. Best believe that you got my attention, baby. Now I see you're there in my reflection. You're a part of me, missing
I just wanted to say thank you to those of y'all that have been here for a long time and have seen me go through so many different phases, which partially is normal and a part of changing and evolving, but a lot of mine was just indecisive and going back and forth on things. And trust me, it's draining. And even as a viewer, sometimes I do end up unfollowing because I'm like, I don't know what's going on and I would like to see some sort of like stabilization. But I am very thankful that y'all have stuck through and been able to see me come around to the other end and finally be consistent and stable in what I do and how I show up online. So I just thank you so much for hanging with me through all of the ups and downs and backs and forths, and I'm really glad I'm more consistent now and stable. So I appreciate y'all a lot for that.
I just want y'all to know this is discolored because it was up underneath that white table. So when the water had dripped down, it dripped down on this and it stained. I'm so glad we were able to deep clean this room though, because it has the kitty litter boxes and these are great, y'all. Highly recommend these because before I was using the traditional litter boxes and they would be on these trays, and these trays are great, by the way. You can find them at Walmart. But the kitty litter would just get everywhere. All in the hallway. Just everywhere. So these eliminate that issue. And maybe you can see, yeah. You can see the kitty litter. So when they jump out of these, the kitty litter on their paws goes here. And then it just helps minimize the grittiness, you know, the litter being all over the floor. So I'll link those. They're on Amazon. They are a little bit pricey, but it's definitely worth it. And I have two, that way they don't fill up as fast because I have two cats, so they really say per one cat you should have 2 boxes, but I feel like that's kind of a lot, so I just got 2 so they can have 1 each.
Somebody told me, don't you waste your heart on him. Oh well.
So that one item was a blue trash can from Dollar Tree, which is a hint for our next video. It's most likely going to go up tomorrow, by the way. So stay tuned for that. And then the beanie with the gloves was a hint at the stocking stuffers. So definitely stick around throughout the video to see what goes in the stocking stuffers, because I think it's a lot of fun to see what people like to put in theirs. I'm so sad about this, but this thing is going straight in the trash. I washed it and it sat in our car for a long time, and we get moisture in our car, in the trunk really bad. So it's got mold or mildew on it. Anyways, that was me saying it's going in the trash. And then I said, straight in the trash right now.
Eye to eye, but it's been going on for way too long. You see red and start to lose your head when you get a little drunk. So baby, I will pack up my things, leave before you start.
In the song, she just mentioned drunk, which y'all know I pick sounds or songs based on sounds, not so much the words, because I don't even drink alcohol. If I had to guess, I'm probably closer to 3 months sober, maybe more. But anyways, it reminded me of our chat about the food and stuff, and me looking a little bit different than I was looking, and I didn't even think about the fact that I don't drink alcohol anymore. And the alcohol definitely probably made a difference, like stopping it, because there's so many calories, which I don't count, but I was aware that there's like 600 calories in the drink that I was choosing to drink, because it's one of those like wine cooler looking drinks, but it had 8% alcohol per can. It's the I don't even know if we can talk about that on YouTube. So I won't mention it. It doesn't matter what the label was anyways. Um, but yeah, I don't drink anymore, so that most definitely helped reduce um, fluid, fat, all that kind of stuff in my body, because it's just so bad for you guys. If you drink, I just want you to know it is totally possible to never drink again. And I'm the type of person that I feel like, yeah, maybe, sure. Oh no, it's freezing. Okay, here we go. Anyways, maybe there would be a time that I could drink one drink and then not drink again. But because I do have a history of like forming habits, I just know I will never drink again, because one glass, one can turns into 20 cans. It's just not worth it.
Yeah, baby, I don't want anything from you but some peace and quiet. Just calm down, alright. Baby, I don't want anything from you but some peace and quiet. I just gotta get away from here. Jump ship, all the coast is clear. I just gotta get away from here, away from here. So baby, I will pack up my things, leave before you will start. Right, yeah. Baby, I don't want anything from you but some peace and quiet. Oh, someone's gotta take care of me, and baby, if it ain't you, then it's gonna be me. Don't you see that, baby? I don't want anything from you but some peace and quiet. Just calm down, alright. Take care now. Bye bye.
So I've moved a few things in the laundry area because they're going to be going in my storage building the footstool, and then the bag that I had put all those items in our office that were decor, that were out of season. All of that's going in the building, but it has been so cold and wet that we've kind of just balled everything up in the laundry room, and tomorrow I'll probably end up taking it out there. I was checking to make sure that coffee was good because I did open it a few days ago, and it doesn't even have well, actually it does have a date on it, but it doesn't say like 7 days, 14 days. So I'm like, it's coffee time, y'all. It's coffee time.
Well, I'm all for Christmas. All the happy.
And this glass I'm using with these really pretty Christmas trees on it is from Josie W. Collective. So I will leave her Etsy shop down below. She never asked me to mention her Etsy shop, but I've had this cup for 2 years now, and I've washed it multiple times. These are great. They hold up really nicely. So I highly recommend her Etsy store. I think she's got some beautiful things on there.
Alright, these holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. This Christmas I only wanna be close to you. Hey. Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight.
This is the Downy Comfy Cozy scent beads, and y'all, it smells really good, very warm and cozy. So I'm just going to toss a little bit of that in there. I'm going to use my OxyClean Odor Blaster powder, and then I'm also going to be using my laundry detergent sheets. I'm down to my third and final box. Once I'm done with that box, I'm going back to the store and I'm going to get some liquid laundry detergent because that's definitely my favorite. I don't know what it is. I just feel like my brain can't wrap its mind around a laundry detergent sheet. But it has to be enough soap because it gets the clothes clean. But I do prefer liquid laundry detergent. But never hurts to try new things. So I still recommend, if you try it, you might like it. But I was looking for the box because I'm like, where is it? I finally found it in here. I don't even know what scent this is because I ripped that part off, but I'm just gonna toss a whole sheet in there so you can tear it in half, but I'm gonna put a whole sheet in there and we're gonna get this load of laundry done.
Under neon bright lights when I see you dancing on the Polaroids. Just wanna have a good time, don't you? It all goes low, low, low. I don't wanna talk before the moment slowly slips away. Get a little dirty, baby, nothing you ain't gonna take, yeah. Fire burning like I do under my tattoos. It's a remedy, remedy, remedy. And the way you go, baby, don't you know? It's a remedy.
All right, so I was looking And I'm like, what is this? Because there's this big stain, and our cats do come in here, and they love to crawl along that ledge. So I was sniffing to make sure it wasn't something atrocious, if you know what I mean. We'd have to throw the whole bed away if it was. But no, it had a sweet scent to it. So I figured out that it was vape juice, which is like, y'all know, the little mods you can buy. Like a lot of people that used to smoke cigarettes switched to vaping. So anyways, it was vape juice. And Aaron and I did this trend on Instagram going around where you say, we listen and we don't judge, and then you admit something. So I admitted that I threw away yellow light bulbs one time because we switched to these daylight bulbs, and he mentioned that his vape juice leaked, which it happens all the time. Like every time I wash his pants, I'll see like these little spots, like oil spots, and it's vape juice. So the last room I have to straighten up today, which is the least straightening up of all the rooms, is this little bathroom in here. And we're going to be completely starting from scratch in the next video. We're going to decorate this bathroom as if you were just first moving in and you didn't have any decor, toothbrush holder, soap dispenser, shower curtain, anything like that. So very excited for that video. If you want to see that video, hit subscribe and hit the notification bell and turn them on all. That way you'll be notified when I post, because I do try my best to upload at a certain time, but like tonight it's a late upload, so I don't always have a set schedule when it comes to the timing.
We are done cleaning and I'm so happy. Okay, so I wanted to wrap up with our stocking stuffer. So I have 2 of these. We got these last year at Dollar Tree, and I'm pretty sure they still have stockings. So got 2 of those. Now what I wanted to do is do a budget of $10 per stocking. And you know what? I'm missing a chapstick. It's already in my purse because when we checked out, the lady handed it to me because they get lost, you know, they're so little. So I got a chapstick as one of my ideas for a stocking stuffer because the limit is $10. So with things being $1.25, it's like we could get, I think if I did my math right, we could get 8 things and it would still be $10. Anywho, because you got to add all those quarters up. But you know how Dollar Tree has the $3, $5, I think they may even have like $8 items. Well, Aaron saw these hats and they already come with the to and from, and you can just tear off the amount. It's perforated, the price tag, and then you can put your name or whatever you want on it, to and from. And then they had black, blue, and I want to say there was like a creamy color, but for some reason some of them had the socks, the gloves with them, and then some of them was just the hat. So I'm like, are people taking the gloves off? Like, I don't know what's going on. But we got this one for $3, and it's really pretty and like good quality. So I'm excited. That's one of my stocking stuffer gifts. And like, if you fold it, it will fit in there. And that's going to take up a lot of space, which is helpful when you're trying to fill it up full. Alright, next thing we grabbed, well, he saw and he was like, what do you think of these? Do you like these? Yes, definitely. These fuzzy socks, you get a pack of 3. They also had the thicker ones, I think in a pack of 2, and these are only $3 at Dollar Tree. So anyways, they might have had a few different colors as well, but I thought this would be a good idea for the stocking. So that came to like 6 total so far for mine. And then I'm feeling like, oh okay, yeah, I thought this would be fun to get. It's a hot chocolate ball, and I've gotten these before at like Hobby Lobby, and they're normally $2.50, so this is only $1.25. You save half by getting them at the Dollar Tree, and in my opinion they're kind of all the same. So got that for the stocking. I thought that would be fun. And then I had to be a little bit careful with the like fancy chocolate. So they had these Ferrero Rocher. You could get 3 for $1.25, which I thought was a good deal, because if you want, I think the container we bought at Dollar General a couple of weeks ago, it was $6.99 and you only got 12. Anyways, it's probably a better deal than this, but not everybody has $8 to spend on bowls of chocolate. So I think this is good. If you still want to splurge on like a fancy type of chocolate, they have some available at Dollar Tree for $1.25. But be careful, because I noticed they were mixing in the $3 products with the $1.25 products, and when things get moved around, it's like hard to tell what's priced like what, because there was no price underneath this. I was just assuming that it was $1.25, and I think it was based on when we checked out and the receipt and everything, because I was doing the math as we were adding things up. But they had the, I think it's lint that makes the peppermint bark squares in the little, like, almost looks like a brown lunch bag, but it's the, you know, it's pretty and stuff. It's not a brown bag. Anyway, I grabbed it. I was like, wow, only $1.25. This is amazing, because sometimes those are like $7. Well, they were $3 a thing, so I was like, you can keep it. Actually, they might have even been $5, so I let them keep that. So my stocking, just for an idea, was socks, a hat and gloves, hot cocoa ball, Ferrero Rochers, and then that chapstick. It's just like the chapstick brand. I got the cherry flavored one, but it's already in my purse. So that came out to right around $10. It may be a little bit over or a little bit under. It's probably not under. But it is like right at that mark. And I like doing these to give people ideas that are on a budget, and you know, that may be like $10. You know, you may be someone that can spend $30 of stuff and put in a stocking, or you might be someone that can make the, what are they calling them? I can't think of it. You know, when they did the Boo baskets, well, they have another one this year for like, they're just doing all the seasons now, so people have been making a Burr basket. They're really cute, but like it can be really high up there in price, and like that's not realistic for 99% of the population, in my opinion. So I try to focus on sharing things that anybody realistically could afford, versus sharing things that maybe like only a certain number of people could afford, because you can like upgrade it however you want depending on your lifestyle. But I just kind of want to go with the masses here. So Aaron's bag, and that's the same reason why I did, and I'm going to do it again with the bathroom. I was talking about this on Instagram. So y'all have noticed the tablescape is not on the table. I have already bagged all that up. I did wash the cups. Things that I knew I wanted to keep at our house. And then other things I kept that I know Dollar Tree just has all the time. Like the table runner. They have that all the time. It's not like a specialty item. But some things that maybe they won't have next year that they only had this year, I will possibly just donate or give to family that maybe wants them, because I'm going to be sharing more frequently affordable ideas on how to decorate spaces on a small budget, like $20 or less, $10 or less, things like that, to kind of just help people and give ideas and have a little bit of fun, because it is a lot of fun. So yeah, my cats, one of you asked, you were like, what about your cats? My cats would definitely knock over every bit of that. So it's not practical for our house, but I know there's people out there that really found that video helpful, so that's why I want to share them. Anywho, I know I'm one of those people that, like, you either love me or can't stand me, but I am only me, and that's all I can be. So Aaron, I told him, I was like, you pick out whatever you want in your stocking. Just keep in mind that I have a budget of $10 and under. So this is a man, he's 34, and this is what he picked out. So maybe some of y'all's husbands out there are just gonna want a bunch of candy, which is fun. So he got the Haribo, however you say that, sour streamers. They're like little, they look like, I can't even think of the brand, but there's a brand that does this, Sour Patch Kids. They have the strips, kind of looks like that. So $1.25, and I don't think he picked out anything that was over $1.25. He also grabbed, he likes gummies and like sour gummy things. He got the trolley, Sour Bright, Crawler, Berry Bearing. And he's already dipped into something, by the way. I don't know what. But I was like, go ahead. It's your stuff. I was like, I'm doing the video tomorrow. So I don't know what he dipped into. But, oh, beef jerky. Beef Slim Jim. Something like that, I think. Anyway, he got some Sour Patch Kids. And this is why whenever I'm going out and getting stuff for his stocking, or like Valentine's Day, because Valentine's Day for Aaron and I is like really small. Normally we just go out to eat. I typically buy him Monsters, like energy drinks, and he really likes jalapeno cheddar puffs. They're like big Cheeto puffs, but they're jalapeno flavored. So it's always like food related, because he's foodie. He likes the snackies. He also got, yeah, is this different than that? Okay, he got another trolley, Sour Bright All-Star Mix. So this has all of them, I guess. And this looks, oh wow, they're like monsters. And he grabbed, oh, these are good, Nerds Clustered Gummies. Those are great. Or they're just called gummy clusters. And he grabbed some premium milk chocolate truffles. There's 6 pieces in here. And that's really pretty too. Like, you could jazz that up a lot if you wanted. So this is just stocking several ideas, but I feel like, especially, you know, if I'm a co-worker, a little hot chocolate thing and a hat, $4.25 that's all that's gonna cost. Get a gift bag for $1.25. You're up to like $5 and some change. Anyways, what, $5.50 I think, plus taxes, and you got yourself a gift. Like, very practical. I love gifts like this because it's something that I can just use over and over and over again. And then, like, this is something I can, like, I like these because it's something I can do. Like, okay, she got me a hot chocolate ball. When I go home, I'm going to fix myself a cup of hot chocolate. And then I think about the person who gave it to me as a gift while I'm sitting there watching my Christmas movie or whatever it is with my fuzzy socks on. Or, you know, every time you put your hat on and your gloves, you're going to be thinking about the person that sent it to you. I have gotten gifts, and every time I get one, I'll be like thinking about the person. The blue purse, for example, that I have carried around for years. One of my reseller friends, which she has since passed away, which is another reason why I just kept holding on to it even though it started to get damaged, because I just thought of her every time I see it and wear it. But stuff like that, gifts are so, it could be such a small simple gift like this, and there's so much memory and value in that. So if you are on a tight budget and you are like, I only have $5 to give someone, that is enough. Okay, giving someone a hug is more than enough. I feel like it can be pressured to get people gifts, but your time itself is a gift. So if all it is you coming to an event and you like just sharing your love with the people that are there, that's a gift. My family are not big gift giver people. That's why for the adults I did the jars, because to them all they care about is that you're there and you're present. They do not care about the gift. You know, it's thoughtful, but like that's not what the holidays are about. So if you're someone that's like, I can't give gifts, you are the gift. Okay, so go be a gift to somebody with yourself, with your gifted self. Okay, anyways, I love y'all. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see y'all back here in the next one very, very soon. Bye.
Girl, I see your face everywhere. When I'm going out, you'll be there. 'Cause everything reminds me of you. I can't take no more. Girl, I think I'm losing my mind. Try to go to work, but I lost track of time. 'Cause everyone keep looking like you. I can't take no more.